Deer season's underway and 500,000 Pennsylvanians are venturing into the woods in search of a buck.
Including Jon Meyer. In this week's stop on the Pennsylvania Road, he decided to take us along to see why for him and many others, hunting is a lot more than just getting a deer.
This was the view as we ventured into the woods before dawn. The stars glowing, the moon setting, our anticipation rising. There's something about hiking into a quiet forest in the darkness. You can see my breath because it was in the upper teens. The leaves crunching sounded like booming drums in this stillness. Once I got to my spot, the wait for daylight began. No flashlight, a pitch black world all around. So peaceful as the woods came to life. The blaze orange, the first color to pop out of the black and white night. Slowly the forest comes into focus. The search for a buck had begun. I set up my phone to do a time lapse, showing how hours can pass just watching and waiting. But did you see that? Let's go back and play that regular speed. The camera caught 3 doe moseying by, an example of how all of a sudden there can be action. That's how a day in the woods can go, constantly alert because at any time a deer can show up. But for me, always searching prevents my mind from thinking about any troubles in the world outside. As a bonus, this season started with blue skies in the beautiful Pennsylvania woods. That's where my thoughts tended to drift, how lucky I was to spend a day with these surroundings. At times, some shivers had me thinking about cold. That's when it was time for a walk to warm up. The views can vary dramatically, only walking a few hundred yards away. Maybe you'll kick out a deer too. And as the sun started to set, I had a grateful feeling, even though I didn't get a buck yet, a sense of accomplishment being out from before dawn to after dusk, moon set to moon rise. I didn't get a deer, but my brother Steve did. I had the thrill of seeing his success. And when we got back to camp, my dad and son were anxiously awaiting our stories. My dad can't hunt with us anymore. My son will likely come soon. Both still part of the camaraderie that surround the tradition. The experience in the woods passed down for generations in many families, and for most, much more than just getting a deer. Jon Meyer, Newswatch 16 on the Pennsylvania Road in Elk County.